What are the top 3 altcoins on the Base network? That is what we're diving into in today's video, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, and smash that bell notification icon if you want to get notified about similar videos. And don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked below this video in the description. Grab it now while it's free, and let's get into the video. So, the Base network has been growing exponentially throughout the course of the past year. Mainnet launched in August 2023. This network is only just over a year old. Very exciting stuff happening from an on-chain perspective. If you're not already familiar, guys, Base as a network is an Ethereum layer 2 scaling solution incubated by Coinbase. So yes, the same Coinbase that is a leading centralized exchange in the United States. They have incubated the Base network as part of their master plan, and Base is continuing to grow in terms of TVL, in terms of users, in terms of daily active addresses. So lots of exciting stuff happening. And again, the crux of the problem here is that Ethereum as a blockchain is a very slow and expensive chain to interact on, especially when it gets congested and especially when it gets a large amount of users. So we have seen different layer 2 scaling solutions over the past few years, the likes of Polygon, the likes of Arbitrum, and now Base is emerging as a real leading layer 2 solution. And the interesting thing about Base is that unlike Polygon and Arbitrum as other layer 2 scaling solutions, Base does not have its own native token. So while Arbitrum has its ARB token, Polygon has its Matic token, there is no native token for the Base network, at least not yet. And they're saying at least that they're not going to be launching a token for the Base network. But what does that mean? Well, it means that people who want to speculate on the growth of the Base network, they're going to have to use other tokens on Base as a proxy in order to speculate on where the growth and where the price action or the growth of the Base network might go. So we're going to be looking at this in today's video. We're breaking down our 3 top picks for Base network proxy speculation because, as we said, Base does not have its own native token. But now that you understand what Base is as a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, let's look at what's going on with the growth of Base. Right now, we can see Base is the 6th largest chain by total value locked across all of decentralized finance. We can see it currently has almost 3.2 billion US dollars of total value locked. If we click into Base here, we can see just how much growth we've been having here in 2024 thus far. As recently as January, February of this year, we were still only around 300 to 400 million in terms of total value locked. We have more than, or pretty much 10x'd the amount of TVL on Base since January, February of this year. That growth has gone from that $300 million mark, getting up as high as 1.5, 1.6 billion here by March, April, May. A little bit of a lull in the summer before really taking off again here in September, again bolstered by a lot of the positive market sentiment on the back of the US election, on the back of multiple Federal Reserve rate cuts. We're seeing the TVL on Base growing to 3.2 billion versus just 300 million back here in January, February, March. So very exciting growth happening on the Base network. And as we said, because we cannot purchase any kind of Base token, in order to speculate on the continued growth of Base, we need to purchase Base native tokens. Again, just before we dive into our top 3 picks, we're going to look at some of the dashboard metrics here on this Dune dashboard. Again, as you can see, total addresses on Base going exponential since, February, March of this year, increasing amount of bridges happening over to Base. So people bridging capital from Ethereum mainnet, from Polygon, from Arbitrum, from other layer 2 scaling solutions within the Ethereum ecosystem over to Base because it is extremely cost efficient operating on Base. It is very easy to transact and very, very cheap as well. Total revenue on Base increasing exponentially as well. Daily transactions, look at the increases here again since February and March, up and to the right with weekly transactions. Lots of growth happening across the board. Daily active addresses, weekly active addresses increasing across the board in general. So lots of exciting growth happening on Base, and all of this points towards continued growth for the next 6 to 12 months. So what are our top 3 picks on Base? Well, coming in first, we're talking about Aerodrome Finance. If we jump back to the Base DeFi Llama dashboard, you will notice Aerodrome right here is the #1 protocol by TVL on the Base network. Aerodrome is a Base native decentralized exchange. So if you think about what Uniswap was originally to Ethereum, that is what Aerodrome is to the Base network. It has 1.46 billion worth of total value locked. Again, we've done plenty of videos about Aerodrome on the channel, guys. You can check those out on the channel. Check out where our price predictions are going, and let me know if you want an updated price prediction for Aerodrome. Drop a comment, say that you want an updated price prediction video for Aerodrome, and we'll get it back to you. But $1.5 billion worth of TVL on the Aerodrome Finance decentralized exchange. The price of Aero currently sitting today at $1.34. You could have been scooping up Aero during the summer and during that August pullback here for as low as 51 cents. We've almost done a 3x since August alone. And as you can see, over the past 1 year time frame, Aerodrome Finance is up over 1,300%. So you could have been purchasing here at the end of last year, at the beginning of this year, and had fantastic gains with the price of Aero. We saw a big run up in Aero's price in March, again, when Bitcoin ran to 73,000. We did go as high as $2.23, making this nice smooth recovery here since those August lows and moving back to the upside. We even got as high as about $1.57, 58 here just a few days ago, currently sitting at $1.34, and we have lots of exciting potential that we're seeing for the price of Aero during the bull cycle. Check out the other price prediction videos. Aero is one of our top 3 picks for the Base ecosystem. Our second pick is Moonwell Finance. Again, Moonwell is a lending and borrowing protocol now native to the Base network. If we jump back over to DeFi Llama and if we scroll down here, you will see Moonwell is the 5th largest protocol by total value locked on the Base network. Again, it's behind the likes of Uniswap and Aave, which are technically, multi-chain protocols. So as more of a native Base protocol, it's really in the top 3 alongside Morpho, Blue, and Aerodrome. Moonwell has about $160 million worth of TVL on their protocol. We've done other videos about Moonwell on the channel, guys. You can check out moonwell.fi yourself. You can check out the other videos that we've done about Moonwell Finance. But let me know also if you want a price prediction video for Moonwell and where you think the price of Moonwell can go. Essentially, you can supply assets here. You can borrow against them as collateral. You can even earn very good yields from supplying and borrowing different stable coins and different volatile assets like Aero, like Coinbase Wrapped Bitcoin and Coinbase Wrapped Ethereum. So Moonwell is a protocol that is doing some very exciting things in lending and borrowing on the Base network. As you can see, over the course of the past 1 year, Moonwell's token price is up over 1,160%. If we look at the past month or so, it's up about 7%. We did get all the way up to these prices of around 11 cents before pulling back to the 6 cents level where we are today. But I've used Moonwell. I'm still using Moonwell. Very, very robust protocol. It works, it's snappy, it's quick, it's very easy to execute lending and borrowing. Check out Moonwell for yourself, guys. Huge amounts of growth happening, even since these August lows as well. Moonwell was low as 1.1 cents. You could have been picking that up. You'd be a 6x from those prices today, and even a 10x when we went up to that 10, 11 cent level. So again, lots of exciting stuff happening on Moonwell. Check it out. Moonwell is our second pick as a top 3 Base network altcoin for this bull cycle. And last but definitely not least, we have to mention Brett. Brett is a Base native meme coin. And again, not just for Brett, but for all 3 of these tokens that we're mentioning today. Don't forget, they are acting as proxies for the continued growth of the Base ecosystem, which is not slowing down. We can see that on DeFi Llama in the past few days. We're continuing to go even higher with TVL, and Brett is not just the largest meme token by market cap on Base. It is the largest token or altcoin on Base by market cap, period. Currently sitting at a price of just around 17 cents, back up testing these previous all-time highs at the 18-19 cents level, where we got up to in June of this year. Again, zooming out for the past 1 year time frame, we can see that Brett is up about 340%. There's a huge amount of speculation and talk around, this whole meme coin super cycle, lots of stuff going on across the meme coin space in general. Brett is a top 10 meme coin by overall market cap, currently sitting at just around 1.7 billion US dollars in total market cap. All of the tokens in circulation, huge amount of growth happening on Base since the beginning of this year. We peaked up at that 19 cents level, currently retesting that over the past few days. And I think Brett is poised to move higher in the coming months alongside the rest of the altcoin market. And it really is the most speculative play that you can make on the growth of the Base ecosystem when it comes to a meme coin play. So Brett is our third meme coin pick for the top 3 altcoins that you might want to get exposure to on the Base network. As always, guys, today's video is sponsored by Femex. Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. There is a referral link over to Femex in the description of this video below. You can get most of these tokens on Femex. Again, if you come over to the markets area, Brett is available on Femex. Arrow is available on Femex. And Wells is not actually available on Femex yet, but I will ask the team if they can add it very, very soon. Again, I do have a relationship with the guys over at Femex, a great bunch of people. It is a referral link, full disclosure. Use it if you want. Don't use it if you don't want. I really don't mind. Whatever you want to do, check out the top 3 picks that we've just spoken about: Aerodrome, Moonwell, and Brett, all Base native proxies for the speculation of growth on the Base network. As always, this is not financial advice, guys. There's been a huge amount of growth with this ecosystem, and personally, I think that's going to continue over the next 6 to 12 months as we move through 2025. As always, if you enjoy this content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well, and if you want to get notified about similar content, smash that bell notification icon, and don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked below in the description. Grab it now while it's free. My gift to you, and we'll catch you in the next one.